Hi, Kiana Miner here, and we are on day 7 of the 88-day Happy Heist Challenge. So, in honor of 7, because 7 is the number of divine wisdom, 7 is also the number of connection. And so, in honor of today being our 7th day, I would love it if you could invite a friend to this challenge. We've been together for a week now, so you know what it's all about. If you know someone who could really benefit from this information or who would really love this, then please honor them by inviting them to this challenge. And I would love to grow this community of people who are consciously seeking to create happier lives. So share this video with someone and invite them to the challenge. Day 7. Today I want to talk about toxic gratitude. Gratitude has become sort of this cultural phenomenon. It's become very popular. People are keeping gratitude journals and just trying to focus on cultivating gratitude. But one thing that I've seen people do that I think can really be toxic to our lives is I've seen people try to force themselves to see the positive in situations that are painful. And I'm all for positive thinking, but I don't believe that pain is bad. I don't believe that what we consider to be negative emotions like frustration or anxiousness, I don't actually believe that those are bad emotions that we should try to get rid of in our lives. I believe that pain speaks to us. Iyanla Van Zandt has an acronym for pain that says pay attention inward now. Pay attention inward now. And so that pain is an indication that we need to pay attention, that we need to focus on what's happening. Sometimes pain may be an indication that, you know what, this job or this relationship or this situation is not supporting us in being our best self, in living our best lives. And we need to get out of this situation. So that pain isn't necessarily a bad thing. I have a great example of this. When I first started delving into the world of self-development, and I really started doing work on myself and changing my thoughts, changing my beliefs. When I really started delving into that work, I was in a relationship and I was in a job. And at the time, I thought that these were great things. But the more I started doing this work, the more that those things started to become unsettling, right? The more I started to fight with my boyfriend at the time, the more that my job became uncomfortable and I started being late to work and not really wanting to go to work at all. So my first thought was, oh my gosh, this self-development stuff isn't working. But you know what? I stuck with it because something about it felt really good, even though it was completely throwing my life, like turning my life upside down. And the more I stuck with it, the more I gained the wisdom to realize, you know what? It wasn't that it wasn't working. It was that my life at the time wasn't working. And I just didn't have the insight to realize that. And so the more I did the work, the more I started to realize, you know what? These things, I'm not really sure this is the best relationship for me. And I'm not really sure that this job supports who I'm supposed to be in this world right now. And so eventually the relationship fell away and the job, I left the job and my life became more amazing and more miraculous and more supportive of who I really was, of my authentic truth. So if this is happening for you right now, I want to just give you hope and give you faith that this work is working. It's doing exactly what it should be doing in your life, and you're exactly where you should be right now. And just because you're experiencing some unraveling doesn't mean that you're not doing the work right. And so toxic gratitude would be saying you're grateful for things you really aren't grateful for, that you're happy about things you're really not happy about. So today, I want us to practice real gratitude. Real gratitude is not a thought. It's not trying to make yourself happy with things you're unhappy with. Real gratitude is a feeling of all is well. And the more you can feel that way in your life, and not necessarily about the things in your life, the more you can feel that way in a moment, that you can capture a moment and fill it with gratitude, the more that feeling will expand. And so that the things in your life will support that feeling. You'll choose better relationships and better jobs or better careers, better food, better activities, better experiences, because this feeling of gratitude becomes who you are. So I know that may sound a little heady, but don't overthink it. Let's practice gratitude right now. So I want you to take your hands, take your left hand and then your right hand over your left and place them on your belly, about 2 inches below your belly button. And then we're going to take some deep breaths and we're going to feel the feeling of gratitude. And I want you to practice this throughout the day, and it only takes about a minute. So go ahead and close your eyes and bring your attention to that space right below your belly button. Now I want you to take a deep breath in through your nose. Take a deep breath in. Hold the breath for just a second and then exhale it out. And exhale as long as you possibly can. Just keep blowing out until you can't blow out anymore. And let your stomach contract. Come back towards your spine as you just blow out that air. And let's take another deep breath in. Let our bellies expand. Forget about that six-pack. Just let your belly become big and round. Hold the breath for just a second and then blow it out. And right now, focus on the way that you feel. Focus on feeling that all is well. In this moment, I feel complete and all is well. Feel that feeling of wellness all over your body. Feel it in your belly, but let it expand. Feel it in your hands. Feel it in your eyes. Feel it in your toes. All over your body. Let yourself vibrate with the feeling that all is well. You can open your eyes now. So I think that took maybe a little over a minute. And feel how you feel. So that sense of calmness, that sense of certainty, that sense of courage and confidence, that all is well. That is gratitude. So that doesn't necessarily mean that everything that's in your life right now is something that makes you happy. And I never want you to force yourself to be happy about any circumstance in your life. But what it means is, gratitude means that no matter what is happening around you, all is well inside of you. That there's a miraculous power inside of you. And that all is well there. All is well in your heart. All is well with my soul. That is gratitude. So that as you focus on capturing a moment, we're heisters, so we capture the moment. And filling it with a sense of gratitude, with a sense of feeling that all is complete, all is well. That will radiate into the other areas of your life and help you create a life in which the other things in your life, your relationships, your jobs, everything in your life supports that deep sense that all is well, that deep sense of happiness in your life. So heisters, practice that anytime you want today, as much as you can. Take moments and infuse them with as much happiness and gratitude and completeness as you possibly can. And I will see you tomorrow. I love you. Bye.